Hey everyone, before this video starts, I just have to say that after recording for about 3.5 hours, my recording software ended up with a problem and my video file got corrupted. I was able to salvage most of the video, but the audio tracks have been completely fucked. Like the speed of the video is incorrect. The audio for the game and my voice were completely wrong. After making 100 cuts in this video, I was able to at least kind of make my voice fit what's on the screen, but the game audio is just, I don't know what's going on. That's something else. So I just want to apologize ahead of time. It's going to apply to this video and the next two, and yeah. What's up, spectators? Welcome back to an episode of Layton's Mystery Journey. Last time we started a new case, Case 10, The Importance of Being Ernest, and it is a flashback one that shows how Ernest and Katrielle met in the first place. So we are at Gressenheller University, and we're trying to see how far Inspector Hastings has come along with the investigation into who stole Dr. Ohms's research notes. Now, where is he? All right then, Ernest. We've established you entered the university grounds. Then what?
Is this strictly necessary? I mean, are my movements in the lead up to the theft really important? Wouldn't it be better to go straight to the scene of the crime and investigate?
I have a feeling that understanding your movements is the way to go.
Is there anything more to it than a feeling?
Don't worry, Ernest. Trust your instincts, or more precisely, trust mine.
I see. It's your instincts that are guiding you. All right, then I will. I'm sure your instincts won't let me down.
Thank you. So then, what did you do next?
Wait a minute, I've just spotted another policeman over there.
You mean that man?
That's him. He's one of the Inspector Hastings' men.
So he's a detective, is he? Okay, whoever we're about to look at is clearly the criminal. Oh, never mind. Sorry. Way off. DC Booker, I think his name is. Let's hope he doesn't book you then.
Yes, I don't want that. Let's hide so he doesn't notice.
Don't be daft, Ernest. We should use the opportunity to ask him how his investigation's progressing.
You don't mean you're not actually going to go and speak to him, are you?
Of course. If we keep just loitering here and giving him furtive glances, he'll definitely think we're suspicious.
Well, all right then.
This should do it, I think. Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
Good day to you, detective. Hello? Wait, don't I know you, young man?
Let me see. Yes, you fit the description here of my notes perfectly. Ernest Greeves, I believe, and you are, where is it now? The prime suspect. No, I mean, yes, I am Ernest Greeves, but I was released earlier due to lack of evidence.
Ah, yes, it does mention that here, actually.
Whew, I'm glad your notes are up to date, officer.
Never go anywhere without my notebook. Yes. I see here that there are a number of other suspects in this case.
Really? I didn't know that.
It says here that a number of other researchers were competing with Ohm in his field. We believe, what do we believe?
Ah, yes.
We believe it might be a case of a rival academic trying to discredit the professor. So, does that mean I'm off the hook?
No, that's just one possibility. You're still firmly in the picture, I'm afraid.
If you're still in my notebook, you're still a suspect. Oh. I see, yes. A world-famous professor would inevitably have rivals in his field, I suppose. So let's carry on tracing your movements. Did you enter the building next?
No, I didn't do that.
You didn't go into the main building even on your first day?
No, you see, when I'd come this far, I suddenly caught a wonderful floral whiff, and I wandered off in search of the flowers that had made it.
You let the smell of flowers divert your attention, you mean?
Yes, that's right. I just popped over to that flower bed over there to have a little look.
Well, if we're following in your footsteps, it looks like we'd better pop over to it again.
It's just over there, on the side of the building.
Following Miss Layton's instincts, we started to carry out our investigation by retracing my steps that day. We relived everything that I had done that fateful morning, up until the point when I was accused of stealing Dr. Ohm's work. So this is where the scent led you. They are beautiful flowers, aren't they?
Rather. It's a marvelous display, isn't it? Such a lot of different varieties of rose.
Yes. So, after you came here to the flower bed, then what?
Well, I stood in and admired the flowers for a little while.
All right then. I'll just stand and admire the flowers for a little while too.
Ah, yes, I see. You're really trying to get inside my head, aren't you? Become the suspect, as it were, so you can see how to prove my innocence.
Not really. I just like flowers.
Oh.
They're very splendid. Every flower's in full bloom. And they smell divine. Ernest, are you all right? We're staring at the flowers, not at me, remember? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Gosh! Well, I think we should investigate the area while we're here. That way we can enjoy the flowers a little longer.
This is a rather rare variety, actually. It's a real pig to grow.
Oh, you know about flowers, do you? Is that your field?
No, it's just a hobby of mine, really. Actually, I know a rather fun puzzle about flowers. Do you know it?
Now's not the time. Some mysterious flowers are growing with petals that change color when you touch them. Each flower has 5 petals, and any petals that are connected by a strand are the same color. Whew! Tedious. Tedious.
That's spot on, Miss Layton. I say you solved that very quickly, didn't you?
I have a knack for puzzles. I haven't found one yet that I couldn't solve.
How wonderful.
You don't believe me, do you?
Not at all. I mean, I do believe you, of course.
Well, anyway, they really are spectacular roses, aren't they? Definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna stop doing Ernest's voice real quick because I feel like I'm losing my voice, and any strain makes it worse. You don't often see such a beautiful display. Someone has obviously worked very hard indeed to nurse them to their full glory. And we're enjoying them at just the right time. They're at their peak now. Just think, I could have missed this if I hadn't followed my nostrils. Your lucky day. Aren't you forgetting that you've been accused of theft? You're a little odd, Ernest, aren't you? Odd? I am. Oh. I don't know. Am I, not I am. That's presumably one of my fellow students over there. He seems to be muttering to himself about something. How did I mess up so badly? 3 out of 10. What a rubbish score. Still, no one needs to know, and no one will. Not the way I disposed of my answer sheet. I really should study next time. He's sighing constantly. Wonder what the problem is. Yes, I wonder. So, we've enjoyed some pretty flowers, so let's get back to retracing your steps. After the scent had drawn you here and you'd gazed at the flowers for a while, what did you do next? Oh, well, you see, I went a bit closer to the flowers and... Yes, closer like this. Careful, miss. Sorry? Don't step any closer than that. It's dangerous. There's goat poo on the ground. Goat poo? Whew, that was close. I very nearly trod in it. I did tread in it earlier. Oh no. Oh yes. You are unlucky, aren't you? What's all this goat shit doing here anyway? Well, you see, they keep goats here on campus. There's a little goat shed just a bit further on. You know your way around very well for someone on their first day. That's because after I trotted in the shit, I went looking for somewhere to wash off my shoe. I came across the goat shed then, you see. So that's where you went next, is it? You really were determined not to actually go into the faculty building. I'm a bad student. Well, come along then. Let's go over to this goat shed. My terrible bad luck had led me into a pile of goat shit. Was that really relevant to Miss Layton's investigation? I couldn't hide my doubts, but nevertheless, I took her on to the goat shed. What? Is that even a goat? Here we are, miss. This is the goat shed. They really do have goats. Listen to them bleating. Adorable. Oh, hello. You're the fresher with the shit shoe, aren't you? Did you manage to get it clean? Yes, thank you. You saved me a lot of embarrassment by letting me wash it off here. Hello, I'm Katrielle. You're responsible for looking after the goats, are you? Hi there, I'm Billy. That's right. I'm a student at the university, but these goats are part of my studies. I'm researching goat behavior, you see. So that's why you've got goats on campus. It feels more like London Zoo than a London University just here, doesn't it? It's really great, actually. You're welcome to hang around for a while if you like. It's a really good way to wind down. Thank you. There is something therapeutic about watching the animals going about their business, isn't there? When I was washing off my shoe before, I found myself a little mesmerized, actually. I just stood and gazed at them for ages. Yes, I know what you mean. They somehow make all thoughts of anything else vanish from your mind. Oh! What are we doing? We're supposed to be investigating the case. Gosh, yes, I forgot all about it. You've been leading me up to the garden path since we got here, Ernest. If only we had someone or something to take the lead and stop us going astray. Well, surely we can manage. Let's get back on track now and start tailing the Ernest of this morning again. Look at this one, Miss Layton. It's such a sweetie. Ooh, watch him. He'll eat absolutely anything. Yikes. He looked like he was just about to nibble my finger. I don't think he'd go for human flesh, don't worry. But he'll have the morning paper out of your hand if you let him get too close. Okay, so the goat ate it. Stupid. So stupid. It's not really very good for them, so I don't allow it, but some students think it's funny and feed it to them anyway. On purpose, you mean? If they do badly in a test, for example, they might feed their score sheets. I stop them from here, but I can't be watching all the time. What rotters? It looks like a lot of work caring for these goats. Yes, well, any living thing takes a lot of looking after. Oh, and there was this tricky situation a while ago as well. As you can see in the picture, there is a 3x4 grid inside the fence. Each square within the grid can use one fence per side. What is the least amount of fences required to separate the goats from each other? Alright, hurry up! God! Puzzle! Just let me do the damn puzzle! There you go. See? One of the answers was to leave them outside the fence. I wouldn't have thought of that. Which is why I don't even want to try on puzzles like that. It just ticks me off. That's how we had to resolve it. But you see what I mean? I see. It seems like jolly hard work indeed. Goats eat a lot for their size, so you have to feed them regularly. Which means a lot comes out the other end, if you know what I mean. I have a big job cleaning up all the big jobs. They certainly need good amount of care and attention, don't they? It's a lot of work, but the goats are really important to us. Not just as part of the research program, either. We use their manure as fertilizer all over campus. So those wonderful blooms are thanks to these little creatures. I never would have guessed. The goats come in useful in unexpected ways, I see. Yes, they do. They're very popular with the students, actually, and with the professors. Loads of students come here to see how they're getting on, and Dr. Ohm, you know, the plant genetics guy, he likes to come too. Dr. Ohm? I think he finds it helps to clear his mind when he's been focusing hard on his research. So he finds it relaxing to watch the goats as well, just like we do. Right, I think we've looked at the goats for long enough now. So, you've been looking at the flowers, you trotted some goat shit, you came here to wash it off, and then you stayed and watched the goats. What did you do after that? After that, Oh yes, that's right, the cat. First a goat, then a cat? Yes, I was about to head back to the faculty building when a cat jumped out across my path. So I ran after it. Don't tell me, you were still wound up even after the flowers and the goats, so you want to stroke a furry feline to calm yourself down? Ernest, I totally get ya. I do the same thing. No. I was worried it might be lost, so I thought I should try to catch it and take it back to its owner. Aren't you sweet? Well, So where did this cat chase take you? Actually, it ran back towards the roses, so I followed it there. Alright then, so it's back to the flower bed where we were before. Let's go. One of these days, we might actually get to the scene of a crime. Miss Layton seemed frustrated that my movements earlier that day were apparently getting us nowhere fast. But in fact, an unforeseen turn of events was soon to lead us to the crime scene. But with it being about 30 minutes, I think it's a great time to end this video here. So stay tuned for the next one, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye!